Her unexpected call from Joy today has made this all the more clear. Joy's words still ring in her ears. "I need to see you. Will you come?" Joy isn't the kind of person you can say no to. Not with that lilt in her voice, that way it has of breaking mid-sentence from soft to rough, from high to low. Not with that power she has to convince you anything is true, even the idea that life is okay when it really isn't. Even when she abandoned you 2 years ago and you haven't heard from her since. Until this morning. Even then, you can't say no. Cal raises an eyebrow. Nothing? Really? I've seen a llama spit more convincingly. He's full of odd phrases like that. No, you haven't, Zoe replies, pushing him out of her way so she can sit down beside her bike. Then his face quirks into a grin. I know how to cheer you up. He darts around to the side of the house. Cal, what are you doing? I have to tell. Before she can finish, Cal reappears holding the end of the garden hose. Never send a human to do a machine's job, he announces, faux menacing, quoting their favorite movie. He grins again. Big. That adorable, crooked-toothed grin. Zoe's chest clenches. I will kill you if you... 2 words, all right. Dodge this. Cal lets loose. The water hits her like cold, hard bullets, and in a second her top is soaked. She squeals and instinctively goes to tackle him. No fair! She cries, trying to wrestle away the hose. He holds the hose above his head, gazing down at her waterlogged shirt. All his references to the Matrix seem to vanish from his vocabulary. There's a pause. You're wearing my favorite bra, he says. He reaches out to flick the neon yellow strap that's peeking out of her V-neck t-shirt, and in that moment she finally gets one hand around the nozzle. But then he grabs her and swings her around so her back is to him and her arms are trapped at her sides. On any other day, this would be normal. This would be fun. This would be fine. But today, Calvin is the only one laughing. I give up, she says, feeling a sting in her throat. He continues to swing her around, his face happy. But his expression changes fast when he sees hers. He drops the hose, and it gives one final gush into the grass around her feet. Seriously, what's up with you? You've been weird all week. Just say it. Zoe has done this before, just not to anyone who mattered. Not to Cal. With Steve Hutz it was easy. Same with Jared Weinbeck. This is different. I don't want to lose you as a friend, she manages to say. What are you talking about? His face turns guarded. What is this about, Zoe? Do it. I don't want to be this. A couple. With you. I don't want that. Zoe takes a huge breath. She feels lightheaded but much better. Relieved. She did it. What? Cal blurts out. Why? Zoe doesn't respond. She just stands there, helplessly, wishing she knew. Calvin is her best friend. They've spent hours together, driving around in his Ford, listening to music and talking about nothing. He's been her solace ever since the days when her friendship with Joy came to an abrupt halt. He was there when Joy wasn't. And yet, all it took was one phone call from Joy this morning to send Zoe's head reeling, convincing her that she has to go to reunion tonight, even though it makes no sense, even though she promised Cal they would get pizza tonight, one of their remaining few before college. I can't believe this. Calvin starts pacing the yard. You're dumping me? You're dumping me. Maybe I'm not made for relationships, Zoe says weakly. Zoe, that's bullshit. We're good together, he says, his hazel eyes big and round. You're seriously going to run away from me?